Hrithik in Dhoom 3 director's next. Reveal, the girl in Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Kangana makes an attempt to get into a camp. Deepika seems to have lost her manners. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin here with a brand new episode of 9xe.com the show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9xe.
I've got some amazing news for Hrithik Roshan fans out there. The hunky actor might soon be setting the silver screen afire in another project. Hrithik is busy shooting for Mohenjo-daro, but he's still making time for some more work. Buzz is that he might soon sign another movie. Seems Victor Acharya, the director of Dhoom 3, approached the Dhoom 2 star with a movie. Apparently, he wishes to cast Hrithik in a thief's role. Our sources have it that Hrithik has read the script and has given his nod. This is great news because Hrithik is very picky about his movies and is known to keep makers waiting for days on end for him to get back to them. So when we caught up with Hrithik, we could not resist asking him about his collaboration with Victor. He did not deny the news but simply said,
Not yet, it's not official, but I have spoken with him. When it's official, I will let you know.
Seems Hrithik is tight-lipped about the film for now. He is known for his action-packed roles. You saw him kick some serious butt in Dhoom 2, Krish and Bang Bang. He had earlier played a thief in Dhoom 2. Last few times, Hrithik had stolen the Kohinoor royal jewels and an ancient sword. Wonder what he'll get his hands on this time. Victor is also known for his stunning action sequences. If you've seen Dhoom 3 and Darshan, you'll know what we're talking about. So this one's sure to be action-packed. And you know what looks less action-packed? Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Here's a Bajrangi Bhaijaan secret that Salman Khan wanted to tell no one. Are you sitting down for this one? Like you read on 9xe.com on Friday night, we're introducing you to the little girl from Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Salman might have tried to keep her under wraps, but nothing really escapes us. So you saw the teaser trailer, and you saw Salman the Hanuman Bhakt, Kareena Kapoor, who is making googly eyes at Salman, and Nawazuddin Siddiqui, whose character is based on the internet sensation Pakistani journalist Jan Nawab. But you also saw a little girl who is the film's catalyst. This little girl is Harshali Malhotra. The 7-year-old is the lucky one who got to spend time with Salman. Harshali was chosen after a nationwide audition that saw close to 1,000 girls being auditioned. Finally, Harshali with her soft looks was picked. But this is not Harshali's first brush with acting. She has been part of TV serials like Lauta Aao Trisha, Kabul Hai, Savdhan India and Jodha Akbar. She's also done advertisements for leading brands. Her Facebook page, yes, a 7-year-old has a Facebook page, says that she has international looks, and there's also a photo of her with Tiger Shroff. She's got some killer swag. So there you go. You read on 9xe.com about the true identity of the little girl in Bajrangi Bhaijaan. And like us, if you watched the trailer a few times over, you must have been intrigued. We hit the streets on Saturday, a day after we revealed the girl's identity, to find out what you guys thought about Bhai Ke Picture ka trailer.
Full fado hai.
Yeah, I will.
Maybe no. Yeah, it was very good. I liked it.
उसका वॉक और उसका जो दबंग स्टाइल में जो उसका डायलॉग डिलीवरी होता है ना, फुल फाड़ू.
I have seen the trailer of Bajrangi Bhaijaan and it's very good. Salman Khan is looking in different character.
Not really so a Salman fan, so I don't think I'll go for the movie.
It's very nice. It's going to be a big hit. According to me, it's going to be a big hit because it seems to be a little different than other films.
To be honest, I didn't like so much, and I'm not also a Salman big fan. So I don't think it's worth watching the film.
The promo seems exciting, and especially Salman Khan. I think after a certain time, he's done something new.
I think this is Salman's comeback after whatever has happened. So I'm really excited to watch it.
Definitely. More than that, I suppose. I'm sure it's going to be a big, huge bang on the box office.
नहीं.
It can. Salman Khan में कुछ भी हो सकता है.
सलमान की सब मूवी ज़्यादा कमाती है तो ऑब्वियसली ये भी कमाएगी.
If he releases during the Ramzan, then obviously it will.
It's an India-Pakistan thing, so I think the basic genre is very good.
उसका ट्रेलर देखा, उसका वो डायलॉग मेरे को एकदम मस्त लगा, जो बजरंग बली कसम समथिंग.
I think Salman Khan and the girl is a good combination more than anything else.
The action. Yeah, and Kareena Kapoor.
Salman and a kid, I think the movie will be hit.
From that, we've got news about Kangana Ranaut. If we told you that she has been acting a little difficult, here's more proof of it. 2 episodes ago, 9XE.com, the show, told you that Kangana was throwing her weight all around the sets of Nikhil Advani's Gatti Batti. She's been telling him how to direct scenes. Nikhil got so angry that he stopped shooting for 2 whole days. But she does not seem to have learned her lesson. Kangana, it seems, has written a few dialogues for the film and is now demanding a writer's credit. Really? We get that credit should be given where it's due, but this is getting a little out of hand. Who knows, tomorrow she might demand credit just for showing up to set on time. In the past, Kangana insisted that she get dialogue writer's credit for Queen. Director Vikas Bahl bowed down to her demands, but not everyone is Vikas, right, Nikhil? But we're not done with Kangana just yet. Join us after the break to see which Khan's good books she's trying to get into. Coming up, Kangana is making inroads into which camp? Find out. Bombay Velvet makers owe Anushka how much? And like we promised before we went on break, we've got more on Kangana. So Kangana has been enjoying great success in Bollywood, and with that, her friend circle has increased to include a superstar. It seems that Kangana is so happy about the new friend that she has made that she can't stop raving about it to her other friends. And who is this new friend? Well, it's none other than Aamir Khan. Aamir and Kangana's friendship could easily be pegged as the most happening dosti in town. Rumor has it that they have been spending quality and quantity time together. It seems they often meet to discuss everything under the sun. And Kangana is super kicked about the easy rapport she shares with Aamir. Apart from the fact that she looks up to the Ghajini star, Kangana recently held a screening of Tanuwed's Manu Returns specifically for Aamir. That's right, an entire screening held solely so that Aamir could watch the film. She obviously values Mr. Perfectionist's opinion, and if he likes her work, she might just get to be a part of one of the most creative and important camps in Bollywood. Before holding a screening for Aamir, Kangana had also invited him for her and Priyanka Chopra's party to celebrate their national award wins. And of course, he was more than happy to support his talented friend. Kangana has also been trying to butter Aamir up by praising his nephew and her Gatti Batti co-star, Emraan Khan. She's been telling everyone who'll listen what a thorough gentleman Emraan is. Well, is this all really necessary, Kangana? Granted, she's doing great for herself, but the sad truth of Bollywood is that you need a hero to back you. And who better than a Khan to do so? Kangana really needs a Khan in her corner. She has burnt her bridges with Salman Khan, with things going so sour that she was not even invited to his sister Arpita's wedding festivities when almost all of the industry was. When it comes to Shah Rukh Khan, she has yet to infiltrate that camp. So her next best option is Aamir. She even appeared on his show Satyamev Jayate. So we hope that this new dosti helps Kangana get more amazing work. Because if anybody deserves it, it's Kangana. And the man who is responsible for the transformation in Kangana's career might just be working with Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Tanuwed's Manu Returns director Anand L. Rai and Aishwarya might team up. While Jazba is yet to release, Aishwarya is part of another ambitious project produced by Gaurang Doshi, which was also to be directed by Prahlad Kakkar. The movie, titled Happy Anniversary, was to feature the real-life couple Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai in the lead. Prahlad had earlier said the film would go on floors in February this year, but with that not happening, seems Gaurang ran out of patience and opted to replace Prahlad. Sources have it that Gaurang is now in talks with Anand to helm the movie. Aishwarya has created buzz with the first look of her action thriller Jazba. On the other hand, Abhishek, who was last seen in Happy New Year with Shah Rukh Khan, definitely needs a career reinvention. We contacted Prahlad at first and he said, there are some changes in the project. It was only after much prodding that he said, it's Gaurang Doshi's project, he's free to take it to whomsoever he wants. Anand L. Rai is a very good director. Anand's Tanuwed's Manu Returns is rocking the box office, so there's no doubt that he'll deliver a good film. And with Aishwarya and Abhishek coming together, these are happy times for their fans. But there are sad, sad times for Anushka Sharma. Anushka Sharma turned producer with NH10 and is geared up for Dil Dharakne Do. But seems her box office dud, Bombay Velvet's nightmares, are not going to end, at least not soon. Bombay Velvet is a complete washout. Accountants and analysts are counting losses and seems Anushka will have to write off 1.5 crore of her account books. While director Anurag Kashyap's company Phantom Films has paid her a certain amount, Virat Kohli's girlfriend is yet to receive Rs 1.5 crore. 9XE.com, the show, told you earlier that co-star Ranbir Kapoor had payment issues with the Bombay Velvet producers. He was signed up for Rs 32 crore but was paid only 24. Ranbir was paid the remaining 12 crore only after his father Rishi Kapoor had a harsh talk with the makers. Anushka was launched under the prestigious Yash Raj Films banner, but she doesn't have a godfather to confront the Bombay Velvet makers about payment issues. With 1.5 crore pending, we wonder who the Ban Baja Bharat star will turn to for her payment. Ranbir might have got his dues cleared, but his troubles with Jaga Jasus might not clear anytime soon. This just in, Anil Kapoor, it seems, has refused to play Ranbir's father in Jaga Jasus. Govinda was the first choice, but after his unprofessional attitude cost him the film, Ranbir and director Anurag Basu are on the lookout for a replacement. Anil's name came up, but he has shown no interest in the film. Strangely, Anil is perfectly alright playing father to Ranveer Singh and Priyanka Chopra in Dil Dharakne Do, but he has issues playing Ranveer's father. This got us thinking, wonder if Ranveer's dating history has something to do with Anil's decision. Ranbir and Anil's daughter Sonam were launched in Sawarya and was said to be seeing each other at the time. With fresh trouble, a big question mark is now formed on the future of Ranbir and Katrina starrer Jaga Jasus. Coming up, Deepika snubs Amitabh Bachchan in a big way. Ranbir seeks help from a Khan. And we're back on 9xe.com, the show. Deepika Padukone has been going to town celebrating her success in Bollywood, but she seems to have forgotten someone very special during her PIKU success bash. Amitabh Bachchan and Deepika play a father-daughter duo who are struggling to come to terms with his old age and mostly his bowel movements in Shrujit Sircar's PIKU. Deepika won praises for her portrayal of PIKU, but how could she ignore her Baba in the film? Deepika held a bash to celebrate her and the film's success, and the who's who of Bollywood made their presence felt. One shocking omission was Mr. Bachchan. On the night of the party, he was spotted watching a film with his family. His absence was surprising, with him being in town during the bash. When asked about his absence, he refused to comment.
Deepika Padukone has organized such a big party in Olive, sir. So you're not the part for PIKU success party, sir.
पूरी टीम आई है वहाँ पे.
Sir, how was Mad Max, sir?
सर PIKU की पूरी टीम आई है, लेकिन आप नहीं गए, sir.
Then a few days later, he confessed to a section of the media, "I was not invited." This is a far cry from the camaraderie that Mr. Bachchan and Deepika shared during the promotional activities of PIKU. The two were very comfortable with each other, and Mr. Bachchan also fielded questions for Deepika. So it's quite strange that Mr. Bachchan was not invited to the success bash of PIKU. After all, Bhaskar Banerjee was as integral to the plot as PIKU Banerjee, right? Well, Deepika, we don't know much about being a star, but come on, courtesy calls to invite someone who's worked with you on a successful project. Why didn't you invite Big B? We're waiting for an explanation, or at least Mr. Bachchan is. And looking for a little success is Deepika's ex. There is a really sad guy in town who goes by the name of Ranbir Kapoor. After failing thrice in a row at the box office, Ranbir really needs all the help he can get. And he's turning to the one man he thinks is the most helpful. No, not Salman. That would be weird because, you know, Katrina. He's looking at another Khan. We know him as Aamir. Recently, 9xe.com brought you photos of Ranbir leaving Aamir's home after a meeting. In fact, this was the first time Ranbir was spotted after Bombay Velvet hit theatres. Joining Aamir and Ranbir were directors Ayan Mukherjee and Kunal Kohli, as well as producer Aarti Shetty. Ayan and Aarti are pretty good friends of Ranbir. So class, what can we infer when one superstar, two directors, one producer, and one beaten-down actor are in the same room? You get one career introspection. It means that this lot of Ranbir's famous friends were trying to come up with a plan to get his career up and running once again. A few days later, as promised, Aamir also watched Bombay Velvet with Ranbir. The younger actor obviously wanted Aamir's opinion on his work in the film. Now, we wonder if Mr. Perfectionist Aamir gave him the perfect answer or the real one. Aamir is known for being diplomatic and thinking long and hard before saying anything. So, did Ranbir get constructive criticism, or did Aamir sugarcoat things since Ranbir has already received a lot of flack? Aamir might have ulterior motives for reserving his true feelings since he was first approached for Bombay Velvet. So he might have been thinking about how it would feel to be at the receiving end of all the negative comments. Or after watching the film, bet he was just counting his lucky stars. Now, if we see Ranbir star in an Aamir Khan production produced by Ayan Mukherjee, you'll know where it all began. From that story, let's move on to our next piece. This is an interview with the 100 crore director Mohit Suri for his emotional drama Hamari Adhuri Kahani.
कहीं ना कहीं it starts off from the release of Aashiqui, जब Vidya Balan as Aditya Roy Kapoor's family saw Aashiqui 2 in a trial, and she said that I've never said this to any director, but I really want to work with you, Mohit Suri. She called Bhatt Saab in the middle of the night and said, Bhatt Saab, I wanted to do films with you, but you don't do films anymore. Can you please do can Mohit please do a film in your company as a producer? Can he please take me in a film? Bhatt Saab, who had quit writing and directing for years back, finally felt कि उनकी type का cinema वापस आ रहा है when he saw something like Aashiqui. And actually like a newcomer, like a struggling writer, वो मेरे पास आया और उन्होंने कहा कि मेरे पास एक कहानी थी जो मुझे बनानी थी, कभी बनाई नहीं, but अभी मुझे लगता है तुम बना सकते हो. क्या मैं आपके लिए एक पिक्चर लिख सकता हूँ? And I said, Bhatt Saab, आप क्या कह रहे हैं? And he sat for 1 year sitting all by himself, writing it word by word. Rarely do you get a combination of a young director and an experienced writer who has the experience both to communicate his emotions and also write it down. Emraan Hashmi, at the state of life that he is in today, he had seen success, but कहीं ना कहीं कुछ पिछले 2 साल में he was losing out on that, और उनके family में जो personal जो उनके बेटे के साथ एक issue हुआ. So all this was building up the emotional quotient of a film called Hamari Adhuri Kahani, और फिर वो it came together at the right time and the right place, and you make a film like this. You know, the kind of role that it was, I don't think I've ever thought of casting a person for a particular role unless I felt they're right for it. I mean, if I thought Shraddha was right for it, I would make sure she'd do it. I have a different reason for casting who for what role, but this film would not be possible without Vidya Balan alone. Not for anything else. She has the earthiness and the maturity. And for certain scenes where she's done with Raj, when they talk about, when the problems, where marital issues that happen inside the house. I'm not saying that she has marital issues, but only a married person can understand that. I'm not interested in making the biggest budget film in this industry. I don't want to make the biggest film in this industry. I want to make the best film in this industry. Stars of my life, from the right in the beginning, has been the music that I've done. Where would I be without an Atif Aslam who made Wola Mein Wo Baatein? Where would I be without Arijit Singh, Mithun, Jeet Ganguly, all these guys who've done the music over all the films that I've done in the past. So I keep saying that the stars of my life are the singers, the music directors, and the lyricists who made my career.
Coming up, 9xe.com The Show takes a look at style lessons Priyanka has taught us. John Jim trains Hrithik and Ranbir. After the break, you've caught up with 9xe.com The Show. So lately, if you've been connected to social media and media generally, you're sure to have come across Priyanka Chopra. She's either been promoting Dil Dharakne Do or hanging out with her Hollywood buddies. And all these appearances led to fashion moments that are buzzworthy. So this is what we've learned from Priyanka's style outings. Have it, flaunt it. Priyanka always had a killer bod, but when she began training for Mary Com, her body transformed and it looked all the more stunning. Who said you could not love a woman with muscular arms and cut calves? So she flaunted what the good Lord and some hours in the gym gave her. Out came the crop tops where you could not miss her abs, strapless and short sleeve numbers to show off her toned arms, and garments that drew attention to her legs. Go bold or go home.
Girl, I like your style.
Priyanka has never been one to sit by the fashion sidelines. We mean she wore a hooded dress and rocked it. She's also not afraid of bold prints like this key motif. Or she'll totally mix contrasting patterns like it's the most normal thing ever. Get your own style statement. Now, if we had to pick our favorite of Priyanka's style statements, we'll say it's her rocker avatar. Because if you're going chic, there's nothing like rocker chic. Sequin capes, gorgeous boots, and hairstyles that could rival an actual rock star's make up Priyanka's rock chic looks.
Rock and roll with the Indian soul. So this is my rock and roll, and that's the Indian soul.
Travel in style. Priyanka is a busy lady and is constantly on the go. Her travel attire is the perfect balance of style and comfort. Denims, ripped or otherwise, pattern pants, leather jackets, and a combination of heels and flat shoes make up her travel wardrobe. Up your shoe game. If it was the end of the world and we only had one thing to save, we as a human race should totally rescue Priyanka's shoe closet. Her shoe game is so on point, be it spiked, colourful, two-toned, or just your average Louboutins. She's rocking them all. Day to night in a blink. Sometimes in one day, Priyanka's got more than one place to be at, and instead of going for two different looks, she makes a few changes. For Dil Dharakne Do promotions in the day, Priyanka wore a tank top, printed denims, and a neck piece. For the film screening the same night, she added a blazer, ditched the necklace, and changed her shoes. For the film's trailer launch, she wore jeans, side-swept hair, and purple lips. Later in the evening for an awards show, she tied her hair in a side bun, stuck to the purple lips, but went more formal in a coat dress. So thank you, Priyanka, for helping us a little bit with our own style game. Now from that story, let's groove into the next one. We've got an exclusive interview with the men from ABCD2, Remo D'Souza and Prabhu Deva.
Dance to express and not to impress, ये कहा है रेमो सर और प्रभु सर ने अपने मूवी ABCD2 में. तो आइए हम इनसे बात करते हैं exclusively on 9XM. Firstly, I would love to ask you कि आप दोनों का कोलैबोरेशन कैसे हुआ?
मेरा कोलैबोरेशन इनके साथ कई साल पहले हुआ जब इन्होंने पहली फिल्म की थी और चिक्कू पकड़ाइले जब गाना आया था. एक ही गाना किया था इन्होंने और वो गाना देख के मैं पागल हो गया था. देन जब मैं डायरेक्टर बना और मैंने कहा कि मेरे को पहली फिल्म करनी है, डांस फिल्म करनी है, आई वेंट टू हिम एंड आस्क्ड हिम एंड वेरी पोलाइटली सेड 3 बार ओके बोला इन्होंने और फिल्म कर लिया मेरे साथ.
So what was your reaction when Remo sir came to you and he said that you have to act in my movie as well as dance, teach dancing to my students? What was your reaction? Were you ready for it?
Yeah, I was happy for it, and immediately I said, okay, I never asked the story and nobody believes, but ABCD2 also, I don't know the story till now.
ABCD1 was a hit. Now you are coming with ABCD2, which is a 3D film. So any memory that you would love to share with us?
I was enjoying the full shooting because they used to work very hard, and Varun, Shraddha, the dancer boy, him, cameraman, they work very hard. I used to sit, happily enjoy the moment. I was very happy.
Okay, चलिए अभी हमारे लिए आप लोग को स्पेशली अब हम आपको एक चैलेंज देते हैं कि आप प्रभु सर बनिए और आप रेमो सर बनिए ऑन सेट ओके लाइक ऑन सेट अगर आप रेमो सर है. नो नॉट लाइक दिस, कम ऑन.
What he talks only I can listen, nobody can listen like that. He will tell sir, that's it, I'll go and do it.
The only thing what I do as this thing, he comes on set, I have to correct his jacket. And he said, ready. Okay. That's only.
Actually, what he wants, he knows it. He's very. I said, I told in many interviews, I like him more than a choreographer. As a director, is very good, very cool. What he wants, he knows. He knows his job.
जाते जाते हमारे फैंस के लिए और मेरे लिए मैं ये चांस तो बिल्कुल नहीं छोड़ूंगी. आप दोनों को मुझे स्टेप सिखाना होगा. आप लोग के लिए इजी है, हमारे लिए नहीं है ना.
बहुत इजी है, इतना इजी स्टेप है. आप प्रभु सर को देखना गानों में करते हो.
So that was Prabhu sir and Remo sir, and this is me Latika signing off. Bye.
From there, it's on to our next piece. Recently, Fitur director Abhishek Kapoor, aka Gattu's World, went into a tizzy when he found out that his constant arguments with Rekha in the film left him with a vacant slot for Miss Havisham's role. 9XE.com was the first to report that Rekha is out of Gattu's film. There were fights between Gattu and Rekha because Rekha did not like the way she looked in Fitur, but Gattu wasted no time in finding her replacement. He went straight to Tabu, who it seems was the first choice for the role of Miss Havisham in the adaptation of Charles Dickens' novel Great Expectations. And lo and behold, Tabu has already begun shooting for the film. She was spotted entering the sets of Fitur, being greeted by Sajid Nadiadwala and joined by Fitur producer Siddharth Roy Kapoor. Tabu, however, is one busy lady. She was also spotted on the sets of Drishyam in a no-nonsense cop avatar. The younger lot of actors have also been busy kickstarting their films. After being confirmed to play the lead opposite Tiger Shroff, Shraddha Kapoor was spotted on the sets of Baghi. Baghi was also the name of Salman Khan's movie, so we're guessing that Tiger showed off his muscular chest in some form of an ode to Salman. Katrina Kaif was also spotted spending time outside a film set. This is her leaving a gym. And speaking of gyms, John Abraham is turning gym trainer to Hrithik Roshan and Ranbir Kapoor. In a few months' time, John will build a gym under his brand JA Fitness in the prestigious Trump Towers in Pune, where Hrithik and Ranbir have both bought property. Sources say that the designing and sourcing of the entire project has been given to John, who is known to be quite keen on fitness himself. So John will be responsible for the look, feel, the hiring of the staff and the equipment. We bet Hrithik would visit the gym since he's a fitness freak and Ranbir needs the gym to maintain that lean body. Hrithik has earlier worked with John's architect brother Alan on his pad in Juhu, Mumbai, but he was unhappy with the results. Let's just hope that Hrithik has no problems with John's gym. With that, it's time to wind up this episode. Stay in touch with what's happening in Bollywood by logging onto our site 9xc.com and our YouTube channel. Also download the free 9xc app. You could get in touch with us on facebook.com/9xc and on Twitter at 9xc the show. I'll see you guys on Wednesday now. Aur jate jate, check out this 9xc Frames moment. This is Arjun Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor having a fan moment with Hrithik Roshan.
Yeah. I saw Kahuna Pyara and I wanted to wear that Jali wala t-shirt that he wore. So I have lost weight only to be able to wear clothes like that. When you remember that step that he does in that black shirt.
Are you ready? Can you feel it? Then let's go for it. Come on, do it once, man.
Okay, fine. You do it with me. Are you with me? Can you feel it? Then let's go for it.
Yeah, dude. Okay, then I can't do that, man.